You're listening to Systemic Error Podcast. The failure was designed.
Trump just accidentally revealed a massive America First betrayal based on an article by Nick Hilden. Trump's munitions panic is what happens when propaganda meets material failure, a shortage of his own making. Trump tried to swat away rumors that the U.S. is running low on missiles after the war with Iran. In doing so, he exposed the opposite of his America First posture. The administration is apparently relying on weapons made abroad to cover a gap created under his own watch. That is not our sovereign industrial strategy. It is a scramble. The timing matters. The Labor Department's new figures show 23,000 jobs lost in July, with May and June revised down by more than 100,000. The same president who sold tariffs as a resurrection of domestic manufacturing is presiding over a manufacturing sector that has lost an estimated 100,000 jobs in his second term. The people with power. There is no mystery about who owns this outcome. Trump set the trade posture. Trump sold the fantasy that tariffs would force a factory boom. Trump now presides over the mismatch between military demand and domestic capacity. The decision makers are not unnamed market forces or confused bureaucrats. They are the president, his cabinet, and the officials who spent months insisting stockpiles were never lower, never weaker, and basically limitless. That is institutional power using denial as policy. The leak is not the crime. Trump's response to the reporting was telling the leakers are treasonous and they should be hunted down. That is classic authoritarian's arithmetic. First, classify the disclosure as the offense, then erase the underlying problem. Even conservative commentator Jim Jarrett noticed the logic trap. If the leak is false, then it is not our leak of classified truth at all. If it is true, then the administration has been lying about depleted stockpiles. Trump's statement tries to escape both possibilities by turning the messenger into the enemy. Tariffs as theater. This is what tariff nationalism looks like in practice. It is not industrial policy. It is branding. It is a story about national strength that cannot survive contact with actual supply chains, actual weapons demand, and actual employment data. Trump's posture has been to treat manufacturing as a slogan he can pressure into existence with tariffs and threats. The result is the reverse: fewer manufacturing jobs, more dependency on foreign production, and a White House that answers material weakness with chest thumping about treasonous leaks. The pattern: denial, scapegoating, decline. The larger pattern is simple. When an administration cannot deliver capacity, it manufactures certainty. When certainty collapses, it manufactures enemies. When the lie becomes too obvious, it tries to criminalize the people pointing at the evidence. That is not governance under stress. It is a political machine trying to govern reality by intimidation. The stockpile problem, the jobs revisions, the manufacturing losses, the imported munitions, the threats against leakers, these are not separate stories. They are the same story about a state that prefers punishment over honesty and spectacle over competence. You've been listening to Systemic Error. Thanks to AltaNet for today's article. With it automated voice of Bryce. Thanks for listening.